Hello again, I am Fluff, and if you're playing War Thunder and considering buying a premium plane, then you might find it worthwhile to check out the Premium Mitchell. To be a bit more specific, the plane is the B-25J-30 Mitchell. You'll find it at Tier 3 in the Russian aviation tree. It's a medium bomber, and as of patch 1.43, it sits at a battle rating of 4.3. Its reward bonuses are an additional 100% silver and an additional 84% research points. If you did decide you wanted to pick this up, it is priced at 1,450 gold. If you wanted to buy the gold amount that would automatically cover that, then you're looking at buying 2,500 gold, which is priced in the store at a generic 14, which in British currency comes out as £9.33. Alternatively, if you simply wanted to buy the minimum in gold to cover the plane, then you could buy 1,000 gold and then 500 gold, which would come out at £6. However, there is one little quirk to remember if you intend to pay through Steam with your Steam wallet, which of course is that the wallet will accept only a minimum payment of £4. So if you wanted to go that route and you are playing through Steam, as a lot of people are, you would need to ensure that you don't pay through Steam and instead use the PayPal or credit card options. In terms of armament, it's well worth noting that the Mitchell has a nose full of guns, 7 of them to be precise, and all 50 cals. You get one controlled by a nose turret gunner, and the other 6 are all yours to have fun with. Bear in mind we are talking 6 50 cals mounted in the nose, not spread out along the wings in the manner of a Hellcat, say. Put simply, it's going to be a very bad day for anyone who gets in front of you. Alternatively, if you happen to feel like strafing things on the ground, you have more than enough oomph with this armament to make that happen. I believe if you equip ground ammunition belts, you can actually take out medium tanks with this. You also carry what is, in my opinion, a very decent bomb load, which can be anything from 12 50kg bombs through a whole bunch of combinations, up to 4 250kg bombs, or my personal favourite, the 3 500kg bombs. That's 1500 kilos, which is enough to take out one base in one pass. You also have nice defensive armament with another bunch of 50 cals all over your plane. You get a turret on the tail with 2 50 cals, a dorsal turret, again with a pair of 50 cals, the single 50 cal controlled by a gunner in the nose that I mentioned earlier, and you have a single rearward facing 50 cal on either side of the fuselage, which can definitely discourage visitors from the sides. Now, I fly the Premium Mitchell in both realistic and arcade battles. In arcade battles, I use it as part of a premium lineup in the USSR tree, which is a lineup I fly out if I find myself in need of silver. That lineup specifically usually contains the Premium Mitchell, the TU-2, which I believe was a gift plane you got for participating in the beta, and then a fighter like the Russian P-47. The reason I'd recommend the Premium Mitchell comes down to 3 things really. First off, it's a very rugged plane. It can take a hit, and those 50 cal turrets mean that it can often dish damage back at your attacker, and if you're particularly adept with the turret guns, kill the guy, earning you yet more silver. This can be quite amusing on a map like Jeonju when you come up against Japanese Zeros. Add to this the fact that you have quite a lot of frontal firepower, meaning that anyone who thinks it's a smart idea to go head on with you is likely to go home with a bloody nose, and you have a package that doesn't require you to pray as much as something like a Heinkel 111, say. The second point I would say the Mitchell has to recommend it is versatility. You might be under the impression that all you would do with this thing is level bomb with it, and that isn't your thing, so you might be inclined to discount it. However, mainly due to the fact that you've got those guns in the nose, you aren't simply going to be spending, or you don't necessarily have to spend the entire match circling around at above 4 kilometers. You are quite capable of taking it upon yourself to hunt other bombers, maybe even heavy fighters, and of course there's also the option of getting down to near ground level and going after the softer ground targets. I think with those 50 cals you can take out pretty much everything apart from maybe heavy tanks and pillboxes, and maybe some of the heavier ships. So the chances are fairly good you'll have the opportunity to get your strafe on if you so desire. Pair that with the fact that if anyone notices you down there, you're almost certainly going to have company that you can try to shoot down, and you would do well to discard the notion that the Mitchell will be a very boring plane to fly. The third point going for the Mitchell, I would suggest, especially if you're running a premium account, is that it is very easy to ensure that you are making a consistent profit. If you manage to get one bomb load on target, chances are you're going to be in the black. Do bear in mind that judicious deployment of 3 500 kilo bombs can take out several different targets in the space of a single bomb load. So that's the B-25J-30 Mitchell premium plane. You've been seeing the sort of stuff I get up to in it in the background footage there. It's perhaps not the first plane that springs to mind if you're thinking of a Russian Tier 3 premium plane, but it is nonetheless definitely worth consideration. My summary of the plane would be that it's rugged, versatile, and very easy income. But, of course, it's not a fighter, so if you have no interest whatsoever in something that can't dogfight, at least with anything single engine, then it's not going to be a good fit. For anyone else, however, it's definitely worth putting a mark next to. Finally, I thought you might appreciate my stats as they stand right now in this particular plane. They'll certainly show if my perception of my fortunes matches the reality, and they are as follows. With 32 battles in total, 18 of which were victories, that puts my victory to battle ratio at 56.3%, so winning just over half. I have 25 deaths, 26 air kills, and 69 ground target kills. Total Lions gained to date stands at 403,000 and change, and total RP gained to date stands at a little over 28,000. Make of that what you will. And that will be all from me for now, so thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, take care.